Hi, welcome to another show. My name is Pat Jones. I'm the president of Chicago A.B.A.T.E. And tonight on the phones, we do not have Oscar. We don't have Oscar tonight. Tonight we got Rick Dog from Llama. He's on the phone, so give him a call. We're at 312-738-1060. It's a live call-in show. We did have a little glitch in our show lineup tonight. We were going to have Gina Woods from Open Roads Radio and her crew, but Gina, as usual, she's kind of flighty, just lost it. She crapped out. So next week on our show, I believe, even if Gina don't show up, you know what? I'm going to have some very, very special guests. And I promised that I would do their makeup if they came on, both of them. So guys, get ready. She don't show up, you show up, I'll do your makeup anyways. So before we get started, I got to read this to you because Dan, our former vice president, he wants me to read this all the time. So the mission of A.B.A.T.E of Illinois is to preserve the universal right to a safe, unrestricted motorcycling environment and to protect and advocate actions that can be taken by elected officials to protect and conserve the natural resources of the state of Illinois and ensure through professional management that sustainable use, recreational opportunities, and enjoyment of these resources available for this and future generations. All right, read it. Got that out of the way. So, what do we got coming up? Oscar put this together last year, and I read it a few times, but I want to read this to you because this is something that he spent some time on. So now pay attention, and if you're recording this, pay attention and record it. So Oscar says, how much would you spend for someone to fight for your right to ride your motorcycle as you see fit? How much? Okay. How much would you spend for someone to fight for your right to ride the type of motorcycle you like? How much would you spend on 20 hours of training, learning to safely ride a motorcycle and leading to the proper designation on your driver's license, getting your M classification or your L classification? Or 8 hours of advanced training if you are already a rider? How about a program that educates riders and drivers on sharing the road safely? A quarter a day, 50 cents a day, $1 a day. According to a 2015 article, on the average, Illinoisans spend $190 a year on their morning coffee. If they're using Keurigs at home, $400 getting it on the way to work. A.B.A.T.E of Illinois has been defending the rights of all motorcyclists for over 30 years. See the thing in the back? It's old. I gotta update it one day. And I know how to do it because Omari showed me how. A.B.A.T.E of Illinois has been defending the rights of all motorcyclists for over 30 years and one of the most successful motorcycle rights organizations in the country. And membership is a mere 7 cents a day. 7 cents a day. For 7 cents a day, you can send a starving biker a membership. Please, won't you help that biker? His name's Rick. Anyways, all riders take advantage of the results of A.B.A.T.E's hard work, despite the fact that not all of the 300,000 plus riders in Illinois actively support A.B.A.T.E. Contact and join us today. How can you contact us? You can look for us on Facebook. You can go to the website, www.chicagoabate.com. If I can get rid of Oscar's picture here, I can, oh Christ, it's over. There we go. Okay, so you can go to the website, Chicago A.B.A.T.E, right there. This is our website. It tells you all about Chicago A.B.A.T.E. It's been updated recently. I know Kevin is doing a lot of updating. So, you want to learn about stuff that we've done, learn about people who support us, go to the website. You can see who our officers are. It's me. Look at that, me. You want to read we're going to read my bio tonight. You ready? Pat Jones has been a member of Chicago A.B.A.T.E since 1763 and had held various positions during that time. He's been chapter president since 2006. In his free time, he likes to dress as a woman and pick up sailors down by Navy Pier. Oh, that's very funny, Kevin. So We might have a bio on Rick, so because he's in there laughing. So let's go see what Rick's bio says. Come on, Rick, where are you? Rick's bio. Rick has been a member since the mid-something. When he's not raising turtles or working with A.B.A.T.E, he dedicates his time to the Latin American motorcycles. That's not a good bio. That, that's not a good bio. Picking up sailors. That's a good bio. I got Danny. Danny don't want me to even show his bio anymore. But there is something else I do want to talk about, and that's the A.B.A.T.E State Party. That's when chapter members from all over the state and others, you don't have to be a chapter member to go there, but you do have to be 18 because there is some things that go on there that can't be unseen. So that is June 20th through the 23rd, and that's down in Petersburg, Illinois. Petersburg is down around Springfield. I believe it's just a little ways away from Springfield. They've got live bands. They've got all kinds of stuff going on. Great party. If you've never been down to it, it is fun. I guarantee you. And a lot of weird things happen that you can't unsee. Now, a little bit more about Chicago chapter. We have our meetings at the brewery every third Wednesday of the month. The brewery is located at 3848 North Harlem Avenue. And you don't have to be a member. You want to come in, sit down, see what we're all about? Come on down. If you have any questions for us tonight, give Rick a call. He's at 312-738-1060. He's patiently waiting for your calls. Look at him. Look at Rick just waiting. He's like, please, somebody call. Please, please, somebody call. He's bored. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Nope. Fred Stone. Sorry, Fred. Can't read that on the air. If you want to text me, you can text me at 708-280-6053. Everybody's got that number, so I don't care. I give it out over the air. Yeah. I will read it if it's appropriate. If it's not appropriate to read, I'll think about it and maybe read it anyways. I'm not sure. Like I said, our meeting is the third Wednesday of every month. Our next meeting, look at it. Oscar, he set me up, man. He set me up with everything. He's, what do we say? He's at a dance recital or something? Anyways, our next meeting is June 19th. So come on by, 7:30. Come on, sit with us at the brewery. We've been sitting outside, and it's really nice to be outside. We got old man Phil with us, who he shows up, the meeting starts. Even if the meeting's going and he shows up, we start all over again just for Phil. Phil, you're a great guy, and we do love you, and we appreciate you being there. I think if somebody would send me a text, and I know you're watching, I want to know how old Phil is, because Phil has got to be one of our oldest members. So if you're listening, send me a text with Phil's age, because we are doing a shout out to Phil tonight. Phil, I love you, brother. And he's an old biker, old time biker. So you want to come by, see what we do? You want to get involved? You want to be a board member? Rick would be happy to give you his seat. Look at him shaking his head right now. Yeah, I give it up. Anyways, we are not the helmet people. We are not the anti-helmet or nothing like that. And tonight, I want to congratulate the state of Missouri. The state of Missouri right now has a bill on the governor's desk that would take helmets off their heads and not make them mandatory. There will still be a helmet law state, and they'll still have a helmet law in their state, but it will not be mandatory when you go to Missouri. So you want to ride free with us, and we'll go down and congratulate Missouri. We'll ride to their state capitol. We'll say hi. A couple years ago, I went down to Fort Leonard Wood, me and Dan Harper and a bunch of guys. We went down there for a party. I can't wear a helmet. I really can't. I can't wear a half helmet. I can't wear a yarmulke. I can't wear none of that. So I tried. We got into St. Louis. I put it on and maybe got 30, 40 miles down the road. I started having like a freak out. Couldn't wear it. Pulled over. Got the phone out. Hey, Google, blah, blah, blah. How much is the fine for not wearing a helmet in Missouri? $25 a day. $25 a day for not wearing a helmet. Well, $25 fine every time you get stopped. So I had a plan. I took a $100 bill, and I put it in my shirt pocket, And I said, the first cop that stops me, I'm going to have him write me 4 tickets. I'm going to pay him right there, and I'm going to be there for 4 days. What could go wrong? So, took the helmet off, met some cool people at the gas station we stopped at, some guys who were actually friends of ours in a roundabout way. And, uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're out of sync. That's all I'm going to say. So, we're riding all over the place. We're riding all over Missouri, and we're having a ball. It's hot as hell. And I mean, when I tell you hot as hell, we vamped the whole weekend. We didn't come out until the sun went down to go riding most of the time. We passed state police. We passed local police. We passed all kinds of police. People were waving at us and going like this, get it on, and nothing. We didn't get stopped once. So, state of Missouri, I thank you, and we love you guys. I love riding down to Missouri. There's so much to do down there, it's ridiculous. If you haven't ridden in Missouri, it's time, brothers. Brothers and sisters, get the helmets off, jump on your bike, go hit Missouri. Go take in a Cardinals game, okay? Because if the Cubs play the Cardinals and I can get tickets, I'll ride down there for that. Busch Stadium, Rick, Anybody know what stadium that is? I think it's Busch. Busch Gardens. Anyways, that's baseball. I'm motorcycle. Again, Missouri, congratulations. As soon as that bill's signed, we'll have an update for you here on the show. And what I'm going to try to do is get a hold of either the state president or I don't know if they have a director or a president, but we have a director, state director. Get a hold of them. Maybe get somebody from the state of Missouri on the show. Have Ski reach out to Missouri and maybe get Ski up here with somebody from Missouri. We'll bring them in the studio. We'll talk about how great it is to be riding in Missouri. Anyways, that's my update on Missouri. Great you guys did it. Keep up the good work. Pretty soon, you'll be helmet free completely. Nah, it won't happen. You're lucky you got what you got. Debbie says, great show. Okay, thank you, Debbie. Deb, hope you're doing better. Let's see. We do have an event coming up. We have our 33rd annual Spring Fling at A.B.A.T.E Woods. Yep, 33rd annual. Saturday, June 15th. That's the day before Father's Day. We're going to be having our Spring Fling. Excuse me, I got a slight cough. At A.B.A.T.E Woods, number 1. Grove 1, when you come in, go over the bridge. Just keep going straight. Don't make a right turn. You'll see us. We'll have it all blocked off. Bike games, bike show, trophies, vendors, live band. We've got it all going on. Right now, Andy is going nuts, lining up the band, lining up everything. This is seriously less than a month away. So come on by, stop by the meeting, come get your tickets. Our meeting is, unfortunately, June 19th. Oscar made that for me. Next meeting, June 19th. That's 4 days after the Spring Fling. So hopefully you can all make it out there. Come out, come show your support, come help support us while we're fighting for your rights, even if you're not fighting for your own rights. Always a good time. We got vendors there. I hear Rick's going to be dancing around, filling up cups of beer, Yeah, that's what I heard, Rick. Oh, they got you promised doing everything. See, do the phones once, we got you for the whole day. Anyways, nobody won the free membership last month, or last week or 2 weeks ago, when I asked what the first police motorcycle accident in Illinois was. Nobody won that one. So let's see, what do we got here? Cosbo, that's my birthday. Mary, this woman, she used to work with us, and then she left. Okay? She misses me like you wouldn't believe. She sends me text messages. June 15th is her birthday. We'll sing happy birthday to you, Mary, because we'll probably have a show the Tuesday after. But if you come in, we'll bring you on the show. We'll sing happy birthday live in front of the whole world. There. I like that. So, nobody won the free membership. Next week, I'm going to have another question for you. It's going to be motorcycle related, of course, and If you get it, you get a free membership. And the date was Tuesday, November 24th, 1914. First Illinois law enforcement motorcycle death. So there you go. His name was Austin L. Finch. Police officer Austin Finch succumbed to injuries sustained 1 week earlier when he was involved in a motorcycle crash while on patrol. 1914, guys. Listen to that. He crashed into a pedestrian after swerving to avoid debris in the road in front of 4358 Honor Street. Rick, where's 4358 Honor? Is that a east, west, south, north, south street? He suffered a fractured skull in the crash. Officer Finch had served with the Chicago Police Department for 3 years. He was survived by his wife and 6 children. 6 children back in 1914. Handsome guy too, man. Here. Want to see what it looked like? That's him. So, everybody thinks, oh yeah, motorcycles are all brand new. They're not. 1914, this guy was riding a police motorcycle. The Chicago Police Department had motorcycles. State police had motorcycles. Think about that. That's 100 and, come on, do the math. 105 years. Rick's counting his fingers. Look at him. You can't count on your fingers. It's 105 years ago. 105 years ago, we had motorcycle police. He's just taking his shoes off, too. We had motorcycle police in the city of Chicago. How cool is that? That had to be a cold-ass day, November 24th. Hey, Rick, serious stuff. Could you look up on your phone and tell me what the weather in Chicago was on November 24th, 1914? Does anybody know? Oh, Noreen, hi, thank you. I don't feel handsome, but thank you. Cookie, you read really good. Al said you can Okay, Al said you can stay and do it again. Okay, hey, I got that going for me now. So, I'm having Rick look up and see what the weather was that day because I'm envisioning that it had to be snowy. So, while he's doing that, let's talk to you about something. Maureen? Oh, she lost the feed. Well, I guess you don't eat. I don't know what that means. Lost. I'm lost. Anyways, if you show up to our meetings, you can find all kinds of cool swag. And I'm telling you, when I tell you swag, you can get all this free stuff. Stick them on your. Some of you guys got some ratty ass cars. So all this start seeing motorcycle stuff, you can get all of this. Look at this. It's all free. We're going to zoom out on that so you see everything. All of this stuff is available at our meetings. It's all free because we get it for free. We give it away for free. Okay, this is not free. This is the membership application. So if you want one of these, all you got to do is contact Rick or you can stop at Llama. Rick, we got food tonight? What's going on at Llama tonight? Wing night. Llama's got wings tonight. Rick says for the first 50 people in the door, he's buying. Okay? That's 50 wings. Everybody gets one wing. If only one person shows up, he only gets one wing. You don't get the rest of the 49. So, go on by, stop by Llama tonight. You know what? Rick, I can't think of the address at Llama. 3519. I was going to say 3915. 3519 West Fullerton Avenue. Stop in, see Rick, get your free wing tonight. He's going to be standing there at the door. As you come in, free wing. Free wing, free wing. Wing, wing, wing. That sounds Chinese. Anyways, that's what's going on at Llama tonight. Llama has something going on every Tuesday night. If you're a domino player, I understand they have domino tournaments at Llama. So, you know what? I got to get you in here because we got to talk about that domino tournament. So, see if it's okay for you to scoot on in here. I want to talk about that for a minute. Rick used to be somebody. He used to be a big shot. He was the president of Llama, Chicago at one time. And oh look, he's turning his hat around. Come on. Come on down. All right, we're going to get Rick in the studio and we're going to talk with him. Meanwhile, once again, we do have our 33rd Annual Spring Fling coming up. Come on out. Grab a chair, Rick. We do this so professional, it's ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rick Silva. Hey, Rick, why you take the hat off?
Because my head
We're
disappeared.
Sox fans. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to see that. Yeah. It didn't make your head disappear.
Oh, it didn't.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Anyways, so Rick,
Yes.
introduce yourself.
Hi, Rick Silva here, Chicago A.B.A.T.E chapter member for
Board member.
Board member for a long time.
For a very long time.
I've been
I wrote them. I got them.
Doing the board of directors meetings down in Springfield every other month for a while, and got a little tired, but we got somebody else back working on it. So, and we haven't missed a meeting down there.
Never. We've
since
never
it's
missed.
been together.
Right.
Yeah.
Ever since A.B.A.T.E started, Chicago chapter is the only chapter that has never, ever missed a meeting. And I'm going to tell you a story about Rick and his beautiful lady, Emily. So they didn't know the meeting got canceled because there was a blizzard. Honest to God, blizzard. Am I right or wrong?
Yep. We were leaving
Tell them what happened.
It was crazy snow. We were leaving the city of Chicago. We actually went down to Kennedy toward downtown to grab 55. And we were trying to find out what was going on because it was snowing pretty bad up here. And on the way down there, I think we only got as far as Ashland Avenue or something like that when they said, nope, they canceled it. But you know what? I was told that we can never miss a meeting. So I was prepared, ready to go until they told us, no meeting, go back home.
Jimbo was going to ride down in the snow one time to bring the 990s down.
Oh, yeah.
He was mad. He said, I'll be right down there. I'm jumping on the bike. No. No. Oh, Noreen says you're handsome, too.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, now we want to talk about
Okay,
llama.
well, llama. Well, we have here at...
First, your role in llama.
I've
Your
been
role,
with...
your past role,
Yeah, in llama...
your honor roll.
My honor roll? I'm on a chair, actually, but... let's see, I started back in 2009 when I went there. Pat had brought me there to a party because I used to hang out with the A.B.A.T.E guys, and we used to go different places, and he brought me
We
there.
didn't want him with us.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's all right. So he found me a home there, and I liked it. My wife knew many people there already, people from the past that's been running the organization for years. So I ended up joining that. I wanted to see what it was about, how it was involved, and everything else. And shortly, I then became the secretary of the chapter. Did my work, followed through on everything else. I moved up from secretary, moved up to vice president for a while, did that, and then I became president of the chapter for a two-year term. Then after that, I became vice president.
Term limits.
Yeah, 2-year terms. But, you know, that's where, as far as I wanted to go in it, I did a little bit of the treasury stuff, and, you know, we needed a treasurer. We didn't have one. I had to work on that. But I'm here now. I'm still an A.B.A.T.E member. But the clubhouse is at 3519 West Fullerton. We're open now Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Talking about the domino tournaments.
Yes, the Tuesday
There's some
nights.
serious dominoes going
Oh
on
yeah,
over
yeah.
there.
Tuesday nights is one of our brothers, Cheo Mental, Pinman they call him. He has always had at the Puerto Rican house on Division and California. There was a house for the community there at one time, and it's that was there. And the domino tournament used to be held there. He brought those people on Tuesday nights, which that helped us out at the clubhouse. He got more
give up
people.
the free wings.
Oh, for the free wings. The rings you get from me. No, sorry. But he brought them over. He started bringing more people over and over. And then they needed a home that the people that play dominoes there, since the building was shutting down, and they needed a place to rent. So we rented to them on our Sunday nights, or Sunday at mornings, really, morning till the evening, and they are there. And they play dominoes. So if you want to get involved with the tournaments, show up. They'll let you know when the signing up starts. Get your team together. But we have them also on Tuesday nights. They might have them on Thursday nights also, but Saturdays are usually rented unless we have a party. We do have a party coming up pretty soon. We'll talk about that later. It's in June.
We'll have you on as a guest again, just
okay.
instead of answering the phone. But we're going to be wrapping up pretty soon. But I did want to get you out in front of the camera because you are one handsome son. Oh, man.
It's that poor head that wore my.
Don't put that hat back on. Your head disappears. Anyways, if you want to find out more about Llama, you can go to Llama's website. Just Google Llama,
Yeah.
Latin American Motorcycle
Or see us on
Association.
Facebook, Llama Chicago headquarters.
There you go. So come on out. Come have a good time with us. We'll have a good time with you and hope to see you.